G'day gamers, it's Ardent Vision here. Thanks for tuning in. So today I want to bring you guys a video which is not really a hardware review, although we are going to be talking about hardware, but it's really just a comparison and a little bit of a take on my comparison moving from the PlayStation Pulse 3D headset to my recently upgraded H7 Sony INZone headset. And really kind of what I like about them that's different, and is it worth upgrading if you are using this Pulse 3D headset? So to start with, guys, look, these are not high-end, top-end headsets, and I've got to say the main reason that I stick with these Sony and PlayStation headsets for my PS5 is really the aesthetics. I love the white on black look, and I think it matches nicely the PS5 aesthetic, so that's the main reason behind them. Look, they're pretty much comparable in price when they first came out. I think the Pulse 3D headset was about $200 Australian when it came out a number of years ago, and I've used this headset consistently for that time. When I game on my PC, I have a much different headset, but I have a different setup for PC than I do my PS5. So let's start by, really thinking about what do I like about the Pulse 3D headset, which has been a trusty headset for me for a number of years. And look, the main reason, the main thing that I like about this headset is, it's simple, easy to use. It's a plug and play device. It's just easy to get set up. You've got basic controls, on the side of the headset there relating to, volume, mute, and switching the level between chat and game volume. So we have a push button volume control rather than a dial, and we'll come to that, and we have a nice sort of push button mute area, which is easy. I've got to say, because you've got the volume control and the chat and game balancer on the Pulse headset that feel the same, and obviously you can't see it when it's on your head, it's easy to get mixed up as to which one is the volume. So that's something that I don't really love about it. I do like the push button mute though. In terms of audio quality, I mean, look, this is not a top level headset, but it's always worked perfect for mine. It doesn't have a separate mic. The mic is inbuilt, but no one's ever complained that they can't hear me when I am gaming online with my with this headset. So I think all in all, it's a pretty decent mid-range headset. The main reason for me changing this headset is it's really just how it feels and the comfortability factor. This is actually not a very comfortable headset if you're wearing it for more than a couple of hours. It's actually quite heavy, and the sort of adjustable strap that sits underneath here, it really doesn't go far enough to making this a comfortable headset. And I would find that this would really hurt my head after a couple of hours, and I'd be removing it and positioning it around on my head while I was gaming. And that was really the main reason for changing. So then we've moved over now to the Sony H7 INZone headset. And I picked this up for about $200 on Amazon. It is not the top level version. The H9 is the noise cancelling version of this. But immediately when you're grabbing this headset, comparing to the Pulse headset, it's a lot lighter. And you can really feel that they've made a lot of improvements for just wearability. It's got some adjustable side arms which allow you to extend and extract based upon how big your head is. You've got some pivoting around on the ear cups which kind of make it sit on your head and be a little bit more comfortable in that respect. Obviously, you've got the external mic arm here, which is easier to kind of access. It can move on the vertical axis, and it's a little bit flexible, so you can kind of move it on the horizontal side if you want to kind of move it closer to your mouth. Obviously, being a sort of a boom mic, it is going to sit closer to your mouth. Probably does improve the audio quality a little bit. Definitely, like, the cushioning around the ear cups is a lot softer, so I think that this ultimately is a much comfier headset to use. A couple of things about the controls that I really like as well. They've moved into a dial-based volume on the side here, which is really nice. I definitely prefer the dial. Your finger goes to it easy. You know what control you're touching when you're wearing the headset. You have got a push button style control here on the other side for balancing between game and chat. So if you do need to you want more game volume or you want more chat volume, you can kind of do that there. And then, of course, you've got your power button as well. So slightly less controls on here. But one thing that really took me by surprise with the H7 is there is no mute button. And I was really surprised by that, because you want to be able to easily and quickly mute your headset when you're gaming, especially, if you got a family member walks in, or my wife wants to talk to me and I want to quickly mute. I need to be able to do that. The trick with the H7, I believe with the H9 as well, to mute the headset, you actually need to move the mic arm up into that vertical position. When it is in the vertical position, it's actually muted. So it's not that obvious. It doesn't really point that out. It's kind of a novel idea. It's taking me some getting used to. I must say, I'm reaching around. I probably would have preferred a simple push button mute option. But obviously when it is up, you are muted. When you move it down, you do hear a slight click mechanic in there. Obviously that's the mute switch. When it is down like this, it's muted. So look, slightly different idea. I'm not a massive, I'm not an experienced kind of audio guy, so I don't know if there's many other headsets out there that have that same kind of concept of having the mic arm down or up for muting and unmuting. But look, it works, and this is what you can expect from the H7. So aesthetically, they still match what I'm after, which is why if it wasn't the same aesthetically or the white on black kind of idea, I wouldn't have bought this headset. I probably would go for something else. But because they are a comparison, is it a worthy upgrade? I think it is. I think it's a comparable price. I wouldn't pay more than $200 for this H7 headset. I know the noise cancelling one is a lot more, but noise cancelling really doesn't interest me. I'm a busy guy with family around, so I do want to be able to hear a little bit of my background. So there you go, guys. I mean, if you are using maybe the old Pulse 3D headset, or you are looking for an upgrade and you're thinking, okay, maybe the H7 looks okay, I think it's definitely worth a shot. And it fits in with the aesthetic of the PS5. Get used to that boom, mute, unmute functionality there on the side. If anyone out there is using it, let me know what you think. And definitely if anyone's using the H9, I'd love to hear if that's a big step up as well. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Chat soon.